You step off the curb while looking at your phone. Suddenly, a car horn blasts. In that fraction of a second, before you even know what you're looking at, your pupils dilate to take in more light. Your biology takes over. Your heart rate spikes, your muscles lock up, and your breathing halts. This physical reaction happens long before your conscious mind has time to process the threat. It is a universal human reflex. But the way we describe that sensation to others varies wildly between cultures. To communicate the feeling of shock, we rely on anatomical lies that seem biologically impossible. Ask an English, a Turkish, and a Lithuanian speaker what happened to their bodies during that near miss with the car, and they will give you 3 different anatomical answers. Idioms are compressed cultural memories. They reveal how different societies map an abstract emotion like fear onto the physical geography of the human body. The first visible reaction to surprise always registers right here, in the eyes. English links this to a domestic object. The eyes grow wide like saucers as the person struggles to take in the unexpected event. Turkish speakers say, Gözleri faltaşı gibi açıldı. The eyes open like fortune-telling stones. The sensation takes on a mystical weight, imagining the eyes as smooth, dark stones resting in the skull. Lithuanian pushes this image to a violent, comic extreme. Akis and kaktos I shoko. The eyes jumped onto the forehead. The surprise is described as if the body itself reacts explosively. At this first stage of shock, the chosen metaphor dictates the level of dramatic intensity, ranging from a harmless household item to a biological explosion. Moving down the anatomical map, we hit the throat and mouth, the space where emotion arrives but language fails. English focuses on psychological absence. You are speechless. Lithuanian treats speech as a tangible object stolen away, saying netek dijado, left without a voice. Turkish describes an internal physical malfunction, küçük dilini yutmak, meaning to swallow your own uvula. The body interrupts its own ability to speak. While English views this silence as a lack of words, Turkish and Lithuanian view it as a physical theft or an internal bodily blockage. Zooming out to the full biological system, we reach the final stage of shock, when the entire motor system locks up. Turkish uses the phrase donup kalmak, to freeze and remain. The body is immobilized like ice. The English framework aligns with this, where the body similarly freezes up under emotional overload. Lithuanian parallels this with sustingti išneti ketumo, where the body stiffens from surprise. When fear reaches its maximum capacity, cultural differences collapse. All 3 languages recognize the body's universal defense, stillness. These linguistic differences reflect distinct metaphoric frameworks for how each society interprets the human body under pressure. The English framework treats shock as a loss of function or control. The system stops working. In Turkish, the framework shifts to internal bodily chaos, where anatomy moves against its own nature. Lithuanian operates as a physical displacement, where shock is an external force that strikes the body. These cultures are using anatomy to map the abstract feeling of vulnerability. The biological millisecond of surprise is identical for every human being on Earth. Yet to speak another language is to adopt a different bodily reality. Learning these unique idioms allows us to deeply understand exactly how another culture physically feels the surrounding world. These anatomical lies communicate emotional truths that a clinical description of a car horn and a dilated pupil could never reach.